Shalom. First of all, let's start by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to teachers, elders, and the boss of a great millstone. Likewise, brothers, but not this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters, tuning in. Shalom. Today's lesson is titled Ground Zero, Microsoft Force Biometric Compliance. Now, I was scrolling through, online, and I came across this article, which, of course, I click on the link, and I came across a very interesting short clip here. And so I'm going to play this short clip, and then, of course, we're going to go into the scriptures. And this particular part of this clip, after I play the full clip, that I really want to point out, because we're here. We are here. Here's the clip.
Did you know Microsoft is revolutionizing security for over 1 billion users by boldly eliminating passwords? What if I told you that the era of complex passwords is ending? Today, we'll uncover how Microsoft's groundbreaking approach is simplifying digital security for us all. Are you ready to leave your passwords behind? Stay tuned as we explore this exciting shift and what it means for your digital life. And don't forget to hit subscribe and share your thoughts below. Let's break it down. Microsoft is replacing passwords with passkeys, linked to physical devices like your smartphone. Imagine using your fingerprint or facial recognition instead of remembering that cumbersome password. Passkeys are 3 times faster and more secure. No more worrying about leaks or being intercepted by hackers. Microsoft aims to roll this out by the end of April. How does a passwordless future sound? Let us know in the comments. But why the change now? Well, with almost 7,000 password attacks being blocked every second, doubling since last year, Microsoft is pushing for a more secure method. With new AI-driven attacks and increasing hacking threats, Microsoft wants accounts to be phishing-resistant. They're removing passwords entirely from accounts to protect users better. Would you feel safer with passkeys? Drop your thoughts below. Kudos to Microsoft for this bold move. Can other tech giants follow suit? Currently, Google and others still rely on passwords as a backup, which could leave a critical security hole. But this year, we might see a universal adoption of passkeys across platforms. It's an intriguing shift in how we view online security. Do you think all companies should go passwordless? Engage with us in the comments. In conclusion, Microsoft's push for passwordless accounts is not just a tweak, but a leap forward in digital security. Could this truly be the future of tech? Are you ready to embrace a world without passwords? Share your opinions, and let's get a conversation going. Don't forget to subscribe for more tech insights and updates, because the digital landscape is transforming faster than ever, and you won't want to miss it.
As you saw in that clip, you saw how they're creating the boogeyman effect. Okay, basically, they create the problem and then bring you the solution. Let's go into the book of 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It reads that Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Now, it's interesting because what you see talking there is actually, that's AI. And you can see where this AI is really getting to people, in regards to the safety measures they now have to take, because there's going to be, AI attacks, and of course you have the hackers out there that are trying to attack you. So now what they're trying to get away from now is you not doing the manual password input that you were doing, or the two-factor authentication, which is where they would send you a code to your cell phone, and you put that in to prove you're the owner of that account. What they want right now is they want you to give yourself to verification purposes. Okay, either a thumbprint, okay, which we know that's going to lead into the hand print, or the scanning of the hand with a biometric. That microchip is going to be forcibly implanted, on people real soon. Or the head. Notice that they use the head, okay, or facial scanning, which is the head, okay. And we're gonna go into the scriptures and look and see where how that is going to play out. So let's look at some parts of this clip here that's very interesting.
Did you know Microsoft is revolutionizing security for over a billion users by boldly eliminating passwords? What if I told you that the era of complex passwords is ending? Today, we'll uncover how Microsoft's groundbreaking approach is simplifying digital security for us all. Are you ready to leave your passwords behind? Stay tuned as we explore this exciting shift and what it means for your digital life. And don't forget to hit subscribe and share your thoughts below. Let's break it down. Microsoft is replacing passwords with passkeys, linked to physical devices like your smartphone. Imagine using your fingerprint or facial recognition instead of remembering that cumbersome password.
Now, notice, you know what they say, if it don't if it ain't break, don't try to fix it. There's nothing wrong with putting the physical password in. It's unique, you remember it. Of course, some people they share it, and yes, passwords can be cracked. But and you notice that he said, imagine a world where you don't have to do this anymore. So they're telling you what they're going to go do, because as usual, they're trying to make it seem as if what you're doing is just an extra step. So now we're going to reduce that step to make it to where you don't have to take those extra steps. This is the book of 1 Peter 5, and it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, which is a so-called white man, the wicked that's in charge of the earth right now, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour. When you put these inputs in, and notice throughout that, this AI speaking, it is trying to have a discussion, like we would like your rebuttal, we would like to hear what you're saying. So they're going to take that. Keep in mind, a lot of the people on this earth are asleep, and they're going to go, well, yeah, that's convenient. I understand that, it makes a lot of sense, because everybody wants to be, in with the new, and, want to let everybody see that they're up to speed with the new technology. So they're playing on the emotion of people. But of course, as being a member of the hopefully lack of Yasharala Israel, so-called Blacks and Americans and Latinos, we can see right through this devil. We know where this is going to lead.
Passkeys are 3 times faster and more secure. No more worrying about leaks or being intercepted by hackers. Microsoft aims to roll this out by the end of April.
So we know these passkeys, what they're asking for is biometrics from your body. That proverbial eye scan, fingertips, and eventually, as people are starting to accept this globally, this is going to be where they're going to lead this into the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast, because you have a global acceptance. You can have people who are going to be wise to the fact that something ain't right about this. Why do you need to change the way people are now asking this? And Microsoft is saying they're coming up with this in April of this year, 2025. 2025, okay? That they're going to be putting this out, and we're going to see, as this AI talks, that the other mega corporations out there that deal with AI technology and communications technology, they're going to be following soon too. So now, what choice you can have? As you can see right now with Microsoft, you have Windows operating system. Pretty much, they've got the whole market. What is called a monopoly on it. So how do you use anything now without Microsoft Windows? Okay, and they had an antitrust lawsuit that was against them before, but they're still the main operating system for these computers.
How does a passwordless future sound? Let us know in the comments. But why the change now? Well, with almost 7,000 password attacks being blocked every second, doubling since last year, Microsoft is pushing for a more secure method. With new AI-driven attacks and increasing hacking threats, Microsoft wants accounts to be phishing resistant. They're removing passwords entirely from accounts to protect users better. Would you feel safer with passkeys?
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 12 and 17, and it reads, If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his hand and whisper much and change his countenance. Now this is not about, now notice how that AI, avatar is speaking, trying to like appeal to you, noticing that they're trying to get, the reaction of everybody. So this adversity is the hacking, which undoubtedly is coming from these corporations that are doing it. Okay, it's kind of you kind of think of the mafia, like how when you watch it in those movies, how they would smash up a restaurant or smash up a business and then go in there and offer protection for a fee. So they're doing the damage, yes, so they're offering the solution. This is basically how the so-called white man operates all across the world. And you're seeing right now, they're trying to come like they're a savior, like, now, we understand that this is occurring, people are getting hacked or whatever the case is like that. So now what we're going to do is every Microsoft account now, you now have to do biometric. What choice do you have? There's a lot of things that you need to, that MS, or Microsoft is using, that you have to access it. So now, what happens, when the likes of Google and IBM and the rest of them follow suit? There is no choice. You see where this is going to go?
Would you feel safer with passkeys? Drop your thoughts below. Kudos to Microsoft for this bold move. Can other tech giants follow suit? Currently, Google and others still rely on passwords as a backup, which could leave a critical security hole. But this year, we might see a universal adoption of passkeys across platforms. It's an intriguing shift in how we view online security.
Did you hear that? He said, could Google and the rest of these other businesses follow suit? Basically what you have is an operating system that's Microsoft, Windows. And then you have the search engines is primarily it's Microsoft and Google. They have Bing and Chrome or Google search, which Google search is the biggest. So imagine right now, it's gonna, in order for you to log into, like, to do a YouTube video now, you probably now have to scan your face or scan your hands, because Google owns YouTube now. You see where this is gonna go? And they're bringing this up. They said this could happen this year. A couple of weeks ago, Google actually spent somewhere around $33 billion acquiring an AI company. I can't remember the name of the company, but they acquired, which supposedly the investors are shaking their head and going, why are you spending that kind of money investing heavy in AI? Because listen to this AI robot, this AI avatar talk. This is where it's going to go. It's going to revolutionize things. Let's go into Revelation 13 and starting with verse 16 reads, And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and born, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Poor people and rich people right now have to log in, with passwords they remember. Okay? So, as you can see right now, okay, because sometimes people think that poor means, you're on the streets or whatever the case like that. No, it's not. It's talking with the people who are in the working class, who actually have a roof over their head and access to this. And you do see some people who live out there on the streets, they do have a cell phone. Okay? Or they do have even a laptop, because, things change for them, but they took those things with them. Okay, and it says that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So now you can't go on Amazon and go buy from Amazon now without scanning your face or scanning your hand. Now, this is going to eventually come to that point to where they're going to be, saying that this is going to become a mandatory thing. For right now, they're playing on the anti-hacking or the solution against, your account being compromised for this. But take a look at how they're doing this, man. They're forcing this on you. Because they give you a choice right now whether you want to do biometrics or whether you want to, continue on with doing it the analog way, which is basically, inputting your password in. Now they're saying they're gonna do away with it, so you're not gonna have a choice. And then eventually you start to get conditioned to that. Even people who actually know about the mark of the beast and know it's the RFID microchip, because we've been warning them, is going to get conditioned to just scanning their hands and scanning their face to do everything. And then they're going to down force that. And these people are not going to go, oh, well, that's as far as I'm going to go. Okay? This devil is slick, man.
Do you think all companies should go passwordless? Engage with us in the comments. In conclusion, Microsoft's push for passwordless accounts is not just a tweak, but a leap forward in digital security. Could this truly be the future of tech? Are you ready to embrace a world without passwords? Share your opinions, and let's get a conversation going. Don't forget to subscribe for more tech insights and updates, because the digital landscape is transforming faster than ever, and you won't want to miss it.
And there you have it. So they're looking to make this global. It's already here. You know, the thing I noticed with that avatar, that AI avatar, is that it's got the gay haircut, speaks like a gay man. You know, very flamboyant avatar. You know, so it's going to appeal to those softer spirits, which is going to be these feminine men. You know, of course, the butch women, you know, but they're still women. So, and they're forcing it down the throat. And if Microsoft is doing it, which is ground zero, you know, Bill Gates always talk about this, then there's no doubt that IBM, Google, and everybody else, Oracle, you name it, go on and on about these big companies. You know, they will follow through, and that's going to be the new way how we're going to be doing things from now on. We're going to have to scan our face or scan our hands biometrically to access everything right now until they move into that, you know, forcible, mandatory, a threat of death and oust out of society, MOTB, which is the mark of the beast. Stay alert, Yasharala. Stay alert. Lord will indeed lack what's edified, of course, by giving all going on to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash, Shalom.